In computer science and in coding, there is a great disparity between men and women who work in the field. I think the current statistic that I know of is that there are only 25% of those jobs are covered by women.
The goal of Girls Who Code is that there's a massive gender gap in STEM fields, and so the goal is to get girls interested in computer science early.
It's basically like a program where girls can use their imagination, use computers, stuff like that, instead of just staying at home all day.
I actually, during the pandemic, was looking for programming to do remotely with girls, or really with anyone, but the Girls Who Code came up. It's a nonprofit organization that encourages girls to work in computer science and coding and sisterhood.
A lot of times these girls, after taking classes like this in middle school or lower school, will go on to take classes in high school and then can go into that in college. And so it's important because a lot of the schools around here don't have robotics teams, or the computer science class don't have extra guidance for girls, and it can be intimidating for a girl to walk into a coding class that's all guys. And so with this program at the library, girls in the area can be more comfortable with it and then be able to take it at school.
It was important to create an atmosphere where young girls felt safe and encouraged to continue in computer science, make mistakes. The big mantra is be brave, not perfect, which girls are known for not doing so well, so it's also a really great way to encourage girls to just try things out.
I like to help because I remember I got interested to do computer science and STEM and robotics because I had a lot of female computer science teachers, people like Shannon, people like my mom that helped inspire me. And so I'm hoping to be the same thing that they were to me, to these girls.
You want to give them a
Actually, I
tint?
might want to change the size of the sloth. It's jumbo.
You want it to be bigger? So it's in properties. It's a teal colored block.
Okay.
So the pineapples.
I set it to
Nice.
10 seconds instead.
And then one where the dancers are first. Then do
Oh,
so it's the same
nice.
function. It's
That's
the same function,
funny.
you just pull. You just want to
It's after 10
pick a
seconds.
specific.
Let's see what else we can do.
I think my favorite thing is when they have like an aha moment, like I ask a question or I explain something and they nod that they understand. Because a lot of times when you're explaining concept in coding, it's very abstract. But then if you can explain it in a way that makes sense, like in real life, and they nod and they understand that it's really enjoyable.
It really helps the girls develop their knowledge base and their critical thinking skills. What do you have to do first?
We have to, first, you have to build the robot, and then you have to connect it before you do anything, because last time I built a robot that hops, I did the code and forgot to connect it, and then all of a sudden it was like going berserk.
The thing about computer science is if you don't have any experience, it's totally okay. Like it seems very intimidating to a lot of people, but I think once you start, it's really good. And you can catch on quickly, people find it enjoyable, and there's so many resources available online to learn coding.
Here's the clock. This was supposed to look like, it just looked like that in the beginning, but at the end, it looks like this, how it looks like right now, because the instructions are separated.
The girls are amazing. They are so much fun. I was telling a colleague recently that they really were the light during the pandemic. I mean, I wasn't able to see friends or family in person, and they just brought an energy that was much needed and continues to be much needed in my personal life, personal and professional life. They're wonderful.
I just really hope that the goal is that they get excited about coding. They get excited and then they're inspired and they feel comfortable doing it later on, even when it gets more complicated, even when it's not just an all-girls small class. And so I would really just encourage them to keep going because they are really smart and really amazing, and I think that they can do great things if they just keep it up.